Hey, that man Kendrick said no copyright claims on his diss tracks. You know we gotta start this hoe off right.
I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible, God watching. Kendrick got my ass vertical for this diss. I'm standing up. But before I break down the disses, I just gotta let you guys know that I like Kendrick more as an artiste. But I do like Drake's music. I love Drake's music. But I did come into this whole unbiased. But if you don't believe me, just go ahead, click off the video, bro. Because every real individual knows who won this beef already. But to everybody that don't know, this beef has been brewing for a minute. It started off with the control verse, but I'm not gonna talk about that. You should go watch a video about someone more knowledgeable than this beef, then take it from me. But I'm just letting you guys know it started off with the control verse. So on the future Metro Boomin collab album, We Don't Trust You, the 6th song in on a 17-track album, a wild Kendrick Lamar appears. And his ass was going crazy on this beat. I cannot play the song for it. It's not Kendrick's song, but if you clicked on this video, you probably heard it already. But long story short, Kendrick on that song was basically like, hey, Drake, J. Cole, why you guys talk about Big 3? Nigga, it's just Big Me. Actually, matter of fact, let me put the attention back to Drake for a minute. I actually think that your album sucked and that you are a terrible person. I hate you. And then the song ends. And now the whole entire rap community is spiraling because Drake and Kendrick have been sneak dissing each other for a long ass time. But this is the first time it's been so very direct. So now they're wondering how Drake and J. Cole are going to respond. Cole responded on his EP, Might Delete Later, on the song 7 Minute Drill. And it was an okay response. It was a good diss track back responding to Kendrick if this was going to be a friendly fade. We're never getting that Cole and Kendrick album, so this is the second best thing. And then on J. Cole's Dreamville show, his ass apologized and backed out of the diss. Everybody was calling his ass lame. This was a very wise decision on his part, by the way. I just know that nigga J. Cole was waking up in a cold sweat after dissing Kendrick. I remember he was conflicted over and over in his head. He was like, oh, hell no. I do not want you smoke with that short ass nigga. I'm gonna keep it a $150. But then a couple weeks later, after J. Cole dropped his diss and bowed out, Drake finally responded with push-ups. And oh boy, do I like this one, bro. That man Drake was cooking. After he dropped this diss track, I was like, oh shit, we finna get a competent beef between one of the biggest rap artists of all time and the biggest rap artist of all time right now. This finna be fire. But also at the same time, he wasn't directing everything at Kendrick, which he should have been, but he started throwing shots back at Ross and Rocky because Future and Boomin dropped another album called We Still Don't Trust You, and they said Rocky got on that hoe and started dissing. And Rick Ross hates Drake, which I think is hilarious. So his ass just dropped a diss randomly on his ass. And then Kanye West tried to drop a diss on Drake, and everybody like, alright bro, that's enough. You could go home, old man. But Drake said something along the lines of, it's a 20v1, because a lot of people are dissing Drake again. And then we got Drake fans on the internet saying, oh my God, he's right. You gotta be #1 if everybody's dissing you. But do you know why Drake is being dissed in such a manner? Because for the past 5 years, all this nigga Drizzy Drake did was sneak diss. Of course it feels like it's a 20v1 when for the past 5 years, all this nigga did was sneak diss. Because everybody started to realize, oh, wait a minute, we dissing Drake? I got some words for that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But then a couple days later, after Drake dropped push-ups, he dropped another diss on Kendrick's forehead. His ass dropped Tailor Made. The first thing you hear when you click on the song is AI Tupac. We know Tupac is like Kendrick's favorite artist of all time, and he used AI Tupac. And then after the Tupac verse is done, we hear AI Snoop. Now, was this petty? Yes, but to be fair, nobody liked this. But the Drake verse after the two AI verses was actually fire. Drake's ass hit Kendrick with the,
you tryna let this shit die down? Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve.
And all I gotta say is when this diss dropped and I was listening to it, I fell to my knees saying some damn, he cooked my goat. But Drake was encouraging Kendrick Lamar to drop. He said he wanted a quintuple entendre, like his ass was ready. And I'm not gonna lie, this might have been his biggest mistake ever. Cause a few days after, Kendrick Lamar dropped Euphoria. And I don't know how else to explain it, bro, but this nigga Kendrick Lamar might just be Eisen. Cause just in this first verse, he calls out all of Drake's future angles. And then his ass said this was supposed to be a friendly fade. And to bring it back to the tailor-made freestyle, I have no idea why his ass started using AI Tupac against Kendrick Lamar in a rap beef battle would have been an okay thing to do. Kendrick's like, you're a Canadian, brother. I'm not finna let you let Pac roll in his grave. Glazing aside, Kendrick being my GOAT aside, Kendrick Lamar's delivery is just better than Drake's. But not only that, the beat switched 3 times on his ass. Drake been saying, you don't got more quotables than me. Your streaming numbers ain't better than mine. You're just a smaller artist compared to me. And in this diss, Kendrick just proved that that's not true. Niggas all over Twitter and the apartment that I live in have been saying,
what is it, the brakes?
And then the most jaw-dropping bar to me is,
why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that.
had my ass kerfuffled, jawline straight on the floor. Then Kendrick proceeds to violate even further. He hits his ass.
You don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
But at this point right now in the beef, I'd say it's either tied or Drake is up. But before we get on to the next diss, I just think it's so funny how much Kendrick Lamar actually just hates Drake. Like, this is a vitriolic hate. But not only that, called bro a culture vulture, a fake black man that only puts on the black front when it benefits him. And he took his nigga card away. That's crazy. But Kenny dropped immediately the next morning with 616 in LA, taking over Drake's time step thingy that he be doing. Some cool little lines was said, but the biggest takeaway for me was Kendrick saying maybe OVO was working for me and basically telling Drake that the niggas on your side, the niggas that you be working with, they don't even mess with you like that for real. They giving me info. His ass is cooking Kendrick right now. And then at the very end of the track, he accuses Kendrick of DV. And I should have recorded my reactions to these tracks, bro. Because as I was processing everything that Kendrick said, I was like, damn, he cooked. Now what is Kendrick finna respond with? And I refresh YouTube, and Kendrick Lamar's Meet the Grams is staring me directly in my eyes. And at this point, I no longer care about anything that nigga Drake said in that song I heard 2 seconds ago. Because I click on the song, and then we got this haunting ass beat. And the first thing that comes out of Kendrick's mouth is,
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me behind this.
frame one out the gate, talking to Drake's son, telling him, hey, your dad's a piece of garbage. He not teaching you nothing right. Oh, nah. And then he has a sit down talk with Drake's parents where he's like, you guys raised a horrible person. I think he should die. My jaw was already on the floor when he started talking to Adonis, but after he said that, bro, like, I know I said this before, but Kendrick for real life do not like that nigga Drake. Like, I think that's so funny. And then Kendrick doubled down on it. He said, I think you should die again to Drake. Oh, nah. As he then starts rapping again, he gets on that second verse, and now he's talking about Drake having another child he's hiding from the world. And this part could be true, could be false, I don't really know. I think it would be hilarious if 2 rap beefs in a row, Drake gets revealed that he has a child he is hiding from the world. And then finally, Kendrick has a sit down talk. He's just cooking his ass. He gets to the part where he just tells Drake repeatedly that he lied, and I'm not gonna lie, it felt like bro was talking to me. I felt like I was being talked to. I didn't even do nothing. His ass then ended the song off by saying, this not a rap battle, this a long life battle with yourself. And the reactions to this, bro, seeing all the Drake fans cope from the disses Kendrick was dropping on old boy is nuts. Watching that cornball ass nigga DJ Academic, seeing the visceral reaction on bro's face as he's listening to Meet the Grams for the first time is crazy. And you know what's funny, bro? That nigga Kendrick not even finished yet. The next day, this nigga dropped Not Like Us, where he just blatantly calls bro a PDF file, says he got niggas on OVO that got weird cases that he's still keeping around, to a goddamn DJ Mustard beat. That man Drake was already on -3 HP. That man Drake Health Bar was saying ning 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 ning. That nigga was on -3 HP and Kendrick decided to empty the mag on a dead body. He's already dead. You don't gotta do nothing else no more. You won, bro. There's nothing else you can say. That man Kendrick Lamar heard all the Drake fans saying Kendrick don't make club song, and he made a song where niggas is shaking ass to him calling Drake a PDF file. Like, what is going on? They playing this song in the clubs. They playing this at the NBA finals already. Like, that man's Drake reputation is cooked. But not only that, he goes back to that culture vulture line that he said Drake was on Euphoria, and he broke it down. Called that nigga a colonizer. Are you kidding me? And I just think it's so funny. Drake said, you can't outstream me. Your numbers ain't better than mine. Not like us in Euphoria are doing better than all of Drake's disses right now, which is nuts. Commercially, musically, sonically, lyrically, in every aspect, Kendrick Lamar has beaten Drake. Kendrick Lamar got the internet guy to turn on him. Everybody on the internet is clowning Drake, calling that nigga a certified pedophile. Like, what the hell is going on? Kendrick even got DJ Academics, Drake's biggest eater, to switch up. Like, this is crazy. And to top it all off, Drake said in his diss, push-ups, Metro Boomin, shut your ass up and make some drums, nigga. That man Aubrey would soon come to the realization that this was not a good idea, because Metro Boomin did indeed make some drums. He made a beat called BBL Drizzy. But not only that, but he said upcoming artist, whoever has the best verse on this beat, I will give them $10,000 and a free beat. Runner up gets a free beat. Metro Boomin got niggas in different languages dissing Drake. But on top of Metro funding thousands and thousands and thousands of people to diss Drake, the memes from this are insane. And in all the memes that I've seen, I have not seen one where Drake is the one beating or dominating Kendrick. It's always Kendrick on top. The internet knows who won the beef, man. They're turning Kendrick into Sakuna, bro. They're having Kendrick stab Drake in the chest from that scene from Saving Private Ryan. Like, that man is getting cooked. And the worst is yet to come. And then Drake dropped his diss, The Heart Part 6, stealing Kendrick's series, just like how Kendrick stole Drake's timestamp series. And I was all here for it. I'm like, okay, he gonna respond to these allegations. He gonna cook. We gonna get a competent rap battle out of this. This can go on for a minute. But nah, that man Drake put out a stinker. His ass said some damn, if I was a PDF file, they would have caught me already. I'm too rich for that. What are you talking about? That's the main thing that them niggas that be diddling up on them young ones be saying. Look at R. Kelly. Bro went on that interview denying every single allegation under the book. And that nigga went to jail a couple days later because we know he was lying. And it's not like we don't got evidence of Drake being a freaky ass frog. And then bro basically tells on himself. He said something about Millie Bobby Brown. No one said anything about Millie Bobby Brown, Drizzy. You are putting your ass out. The only thing credible that he said was that he fed Kendrick the fake information. And even if that's true, why would you send a nigga fake information that you touched little children? Like, who does that? He said he sent the information, and then not too long after that, he called whoever sent the information to Kendrick clowns. What are we talking about here, Drizzy? There was a TikTok video that I saw. I won't play the whole video, but bro basically said Kendrick got fake info that Drake was about to lie in his track before Drake even dropped it, and then they gave an example holding up a bottle saying it's only Clorox disinfected in this house, as Kendrick has a picture of Drake holding not Clorox disinfected with his name on it. And not only that, bro, but The Heart Part 6 has 1 million dislikes on YouTube. This man Drizzy going out sad. He is getting cooked. But so far, I'm gonna have to give this beef to Kendrick. He is boxing the hell out of dude right now. But other than that, man, that's the video. I'm gonna get up out of here. The moral of the story is,
yes, nigga, he the 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step